Hey there everyone, Rich here, Airstream Chronicles Continued in RLC Design. I'm going to be posting this video on both my sites, so that's why I'm mentioning both the sites. Wanted to show you a really slick app that's great for travel. Heard about it from multiple friends using it and picked it up myself recently. And that's Allstays, right down here in the lower right. Allstays is an amazing little program that will show you all the campgrounds around you, truck stops, rest areas, and all the rest. They'll even show you Forest Service areas and BLM areas. So right now it's got me real close to where I'm at, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom this in. I'm using an iPad right now, so when my mouth and face go away from the blue snowball recording device, I might step away just a bit. And so it's showing where I'm at, and sure enough, I can click on Woodalls Campground, grab myself the information on it. Let's try that again. I want the info. And over on the right hand side, we've got their website, navigation, maps, images, reviews. You can share it, update it, and add your own reviews. Pretty slick. So for the extremely mobile RVer with a tablet device, Android or an iOS device, this is a fantastic way to find parks where you're going to. The one interesting thing is once you find the parks in the area, let's go ahead and hit the website. And so here's what the Woodalls Campground website looks like. So we've got this fantastic mobile app here for folks who are traveling, you know, the hardcore road warriors, the full-time RVers, truckers, whoever. And so they can find the places they're looking for. Unfortunately, a lot of these places are not up to date. They don't have mobilized websites that will actually look good on tablets and smartphones. And so we found your site. Now can we book with you? Now can we easily get a hold of you? Let's take a look over at Willow Lake, and as you can see on this one, it says the website is grayed out, so there's no website link. As a matter of fact, there is a website for the Willow Lake RV Camping Park in Prescott, Arizona. Not the greatest website in the world, but there is one that exists. So Allstays can do so much, and they can keep up with so much information. But it's also on the park owners to have a decent website for travelers to take a look at, or even have the website listed. Now, I also did a search on Borrego Springs, California, because I'm going to be heading out there in the near future, and sure enough, there's my favorite state park. You can get the info on the park. There's even a website for the park. Right in town here, we've got Palm Canyon Resort. They've got their website, and actually, this is not a terrible website for a mobile device for a tablet. So, looking at this would be a park that I wouldn't be approaching because they've got a pretty decent handle on it already, and it also looks decent on the iPhone. I'm going to zoom this out really quick and show a couple parks in the area. And let's see here. I've got to find them. Yeah, Leapin' Lizard. They do have their website linked. Once again, you know, Allstays can do so much. But on this site right here, if you're looking at the left-hand side where all the buttons are, number one, I can't read them on the iPad. If I have the iPad horizontal or vertical, it looks even worse on the iPhone. So I'd keep shopping around personally. You know, they might be a last resort call if I can pull them up on my laptop later as I'm traveling. But this would be one I'd say, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. I know that everyone doesn't operate that way, but you know, with mobility today and with the amount of devices in the hands of the traveling public, you would think that RV parks would want to maximize their reach. So I can zoom in here, come over, and now we can start local area information, RV storage, pictures, site map, rental, rates and fees. There we go, because that's probably one of the things I'm going to be looking for. Hey, look at that. No credit or debit cards accepted. That seems to be a very big theme with a lot of the smaller parks. No credit cards, cash and check only. So there you go. That's what it looks like on the iPad. And it's going to look very similar. Let me zoom that back out. It's going to look very similar on the iPhone and any Android devices as well. So this is a moderate website as far as I'm concerned. They're not dying for a renovation, but it sure couldn't hurt them to get a few extra customers a week. So yeah, Allstays is definitely a fantastic app. It's a whopping $10, and for the amount of work that the creators of the Allstays app put into it, $10 is an absolute bargain if you're traveling a lot. So we're going to pop right out of this, and if you'd like, I'll take one more moment and let's grab an iPhone. And first we'll disconnect the Air server here. So back to the iPad, there's my regular computer screen, but now we are going to swap over to the iPhone. And just setting it up for AirPlay so that you can follow right along with me. Here we go. So now we're on my iPhone, and we're going to go ahead and grab Allstays again. It's finding my location. Zooming right on in. There we are. And now when I take a look at this again, I'm going to get the information. And so the Allstays app looks fantastic and is very readable still on the iPhone screen. When I hit the website, so this is what I'm talking about. So for folks who are searching with smartphones, this is a hard read. And it's that simple. We will also go ahead and check out. Let's try Borrego once more, if I can type. And we'll search for it. Brings us over there. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom it out. Let's take a look at that leaping lizard once more, as it's a pretty good example. Okay, we got two parks there. That's not the one I want, so I'm zooming in further. There we go. And let's take a quick cruise through their website. Yep, not very easy to navigate at all. Even if I throw it over to my wide format view, it's not even coming up as the wide format view. Alright, so there you go. Once again, Allstays, incredibly powerful travel tool. I'm an absolute fan of theirs, and I'll be using their information to find parks that actually need to renovate their sites.